The Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to John.
Glory to you, Lord.
Jesus said to the Pharisees, "Very truly I tell you, anyone who does not enter the sheepfold by the gate, but climbs in by another way, is a thief and a bandit. The one who enters by the gate is the shepherd of the sheep. The gatekeeper opens the gate for that one, and the sheep hear that voice. He calls his own sheep by name and leads them out. When he has brought out all of his own, he goes ahead of them, and the sheep follow him because they know his voice. They will not follow a stranger, but they will run from them because they do not know the voice of strangers." Jesus used this figure of speech with them, but they did not understand what he was saying to them. So again, Jesus said to them, "Very truly I tell you, I am the gate for the sheep. All who came before me were thieves and bandits. The sheep did not listen to them. I am the gate. Whoever enters by me will be saved, and will come in and go out and find pasture. The thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy. I came that you may have life and have it abundantly." The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
In one of my previous lives, I was teaching a class one day, and we got talking about Catholics who are leaving the church. And one of the women in the class, a young woman, wanted to share her story. She said, "I've been raised in a religious home. We attended Mass regularly and so on, but in college," she said, "my interest in practicing religion just kind of fell away. By the time she graduated, she no longer attended church or prayed. One day, after about 4 years, she flew to Colorado to be with her sister and to do some skiing. Well, Sunday morning, this was a Saturday when she flew in, Sunday morning the sister said, "You want to go to church with us this morning?" She said, "No, I don't think so. I'm going skiing." Well, on her very first run down the slope, she smashed into a tree and broke her leg. She had to wear a huge cast on her leg. The next Sunday, her sister invited her again to go to Mass, and this time she accepted. She said, "Oh, nothing else to do today. Might as well go to church, okay?" Happened to be Good Shepherd Sunday. It just happened that the priest who presided at the Mass was a visitor from Israel. And he told us a very interesting story. He says there's a custom among shepherds in Israel at the present time as well as in Jesus' time, that sometimes the shepherd can tell that the individual sheep was going to be a strayer of some kind. So what does the shepherd do? He breaks the leg of the sheep. So the sheep can't walk. And he has to carry him on his shoulders, you see. And after a couple of weeks or months of that, they form such a strong bond that the leg heals. And never again does that sheep ever stray. Well, this young woman said, "I may be dull, but I got the point," she said. Sometimes, hearing this story from this priest about the shepherds in Israel really woke something up inside of me. 15 years have passed, and I have not missed a Sunday Mass, and I've prayed every single day since then. That incident turned me around. Through her accident, you see, and she came to realize that she had drifted away from God, and God was trying to bring her back. So she heard and responded to the call of the Good Shepherd. Later on, I was doing retreat work in Michigan, and our retreatants, many of them were farm people. And one day a farm couple came in, and they said, we don't believe in things like chance or accident. It's only divine providence. That's all that's working here in our lives. If we have good crops, we believe God has blessed us. If we have a poor crop, we believe that God wants us to lean down, make some sacrifices, and go without for a while. So we do. That's all part of life, they said. It reminds me of what St. Peter said today so beautifully. If you are patient when you suffer for doing what is right, that is a great grace. Because Jesus Christ suffered for you, and by his wounds you have been healed. And today, Pope Francis, the successor of St. Peter, says that there are truths and values that are timeless. They give us clarity amid all the confusion and noise of our world, so we know how to think and how to act. They help us make choices that are good for our true good and our neighbor's true good, choices that honor God and build up the human family. And Jesus in today's gospel reminds us so beautifully, if you follow me, the Good Shepherd, you will not lose your way spiritually. Why? Because first of all, Jesus knows us. He calls us each by name. He knows our worries, knows our heartaches, knows our good qualities, knows our weaknesses, knows it all. And secondly, he loves us and wants only what is good for ourselves. He knows what is best for us. Unlike so many others who might just kind of use us and then throw us away, he won't do that. As he says today in the gospel, the thief comes only to destroy and steal. I've come that you may have life and have it in abundance. And finally, let's never forget that our parish bears the name of Good Shepherd. What a wonderful title for a parish. Let's recommit ourselves today to be good shepherds for all the trouble and hurting people that we might encounter, okay? Let's continue to live out those wonderful beatitudes and the works of mercy and the works of justice that line our walls. Not just look at them, but live them day after day. That's how we continue to be good shepherds for the people of our time.